All right, all right. I am live here on YouTube. Sorry for the delay. Was going back and forth with my agent trying to get things dialed in before I jumped on here. I had to keep kicking the can, pushing this live stream just because I had some things pop up in the last week or so. But we are back, episode 3. We are building an agency. We're building a business, and the goal of the experiment is to have it 100% run by AI agents. So I can fire myself at the end of this experiment and have my agents take over and run the agency. That's the plan. That's what we're doing. And I can't wait. All right. All right. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you guys some stuff and kind of fill you in on everything I'm doing here. So give me one quick moment. Everything should be golden. Should be able to share my screen. Here we are. So to fill everyone in that doesn't know or didn't know, I'm building this company with you guys. So people that are in the comments, they are uh, letting me know what they think, the ideas they come up with. Built Right Agency. Someone in the comments came up with the name of this company. We made it the name of the company. Not only that, I bought the domain builtright.agency, and we are setting up all the agents right now. We're putting all the pieces to the puzzle together, and very, very exciting stuff. So, oh, we got L Whispers on. What's up? Let's go. Love it. LGS just came across your stuff. I've been converting my business to do the same. Wait to see how this works. Awesome, man. Thanks for being on, guys. Thanks for supporting. Appreciate you for liking this, sharing this, all that good stuff. So, we are episode 3. And for those of you that don't know what this agency is going to do, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. So we discovered that a lot of home service businesses don't have a great website. And there needs to be a lot of work to get shown on Google, shown on ChatGPT, Claude, show up in the AI search results, and also just have a decent website that could generate leads and show what their business is and that kind of thing. And it's too expensive to hire an agency, 3, 4, 5 grand. So we want to minimize that, make it more affordable, and have these home service companies. Could be a plumbing company, could be a landscaping, could be anything really that's home service related. And we're going to help them by building a website for them, and they'll be able to iterate with it. They can like come back and be like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this logo, I want it to look a little cleaner here, put this info in. And I want my AI agents to fully run this business. I'm talking everything from generating the lead to talking to the lead to converting the lead to building the website to sending off the website, making the updates to the website, all that good stuff. That's the that's the goal. That's the ambition. I don't know if it's possible. We're going to find out as AI evolves. It becomes more and more realistic every day. So, yeah, just to kind of fill people's in that aren't up to speed. So, without AI, having a full team of people to do all this is complicated. There's a lot of moving parts. And with AI agents, I want them to all work together, communicate, hand things off, uh, properly know when it's their time to do something and when it's not, to check in on each other, quality assurance, emailing, customer support, yada, yada, yada. You get it. There's a lot of moving parts, and I want it to be able to work seamlessly. That's the goal. So that is what we're trying to do here. Now, I did some research. There's This is the way AI suggested I do this. So they all have like one brain, and they said to have like a brain database like Supabase, and they can all be connected. So if I have all my agents, billing, research, outreach, sales, intake, builder, quality assurance, and client success, if I have them all connected to one brain, that's the easiest way to get them to communicate and operate and know what to hand off and know what the next thing is. That is what AI told me. Okay, yeah, I'll whisper. You've been working on this as well. Amazing. Just saw your comment. So we're going to experiment with this. I also was thinking about, and I've seen some other content where they make the agents separate, completely separate, in like the Telegram chat. And you can also create threads in Telegram for different topics, which I haven't done yet, but I just found out you can do that. And I think that'd be easier to kind of organize different topics and context. So then there's no confusion. I'm not trying to command all my agents with one chat thread. So I'm experimenting with that, and then experimenting with Supabase as the brain. If you don't know what Supabase is, it's like a free data, not free, but it's a database, and you can connect apps to it. I built one for Built Right Agency, but I haven't built anything into it yet, so I have to start building it out. But that is what Supabase is. It's just a database, stores all your information, and then I can have each agent kind of tap into that database and pull info that's needed. Guys, this be crazy. I mean, like, we're trying to run an entire business with AI agents. Like, I mean, this would be game changing. No one I know is doing this at 100%. So if we can pull this off, it's going to be epic. The flow, Scout, he goes out and researches, scrapes leads, hands it to Outreach. Outreach is going to go and email these leads. I'm thinking about like it'll like generate like a sample version of what their website would look like to kind of hook them a little bit. And then if they like it, it'll like be like kind of watermark so they can't use it. And if they like it, they can reach back out. Then sales will close it, use Stripe to pay, and then it will to do an intake form. So like their logo, their contact info, et cetera, everything they want on the website, the color scheme, all the details. The intake form will come in, hand it off to my builder. My builder will code it up and refine it. And then quality assurance agent will make sure it looks clean. And then client success will take it and basically make sure that everything is successful. And then billing will, actually finalize the payment, because we'll probably do 50 up front, 50 on the back end for payment. Yeah, and yeah, LGS, you said you're going to use Postgres for mine, so my agents can communicate with my heavier N8N workflows. So that's a good idea, because I have an N8N account as well. I'll sign in and I'll kind of show you guys. Um, I was talking with my agents, and they were saying that it might make more sense to have some structured N8N workflows built into this. So then there's no kind of hallucination or confusion in the process of one agent doing a certain thing. I don't want it to be like too automated to where they can't draw outside the lines, if you know what I mean. But yeah, for example, I built like, or I had Max build this, so I haven't even looked at this yet. But he built like an N8N automation to try to automate the lead scraping and generating stuff. So I just probably have to configure this a little bit. So I haven't gotten around to doing that. But yeah, I'm thinking about utilizing Supabase, utilizing N8N, utilizing OpenClaw, maybe using Paperclip. I don't know. Paperclip is kind of confusing, to be honest. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or just build my own version. But I want it to be able to be duplicatable so you guys can like copy this easy. And then I was trying to get 3D Claw set up. Let me see if he's okay. I don't know if 3D Claw is set up yet. I wanted to get 3D Claw so that you can kind of visualize a little bit more of what's going on. Oh, that's not it. Yeah. Yeah, that's not going to work. But that's the idea. Also, I was using GoDaddy because I want to be able to have these agents host the websites and give it to the client. Ideally, if they don't have one, it'll just like go and purchase a domain, connect the domain to the website, hand it off to the client, and do it automatically. But my GoDaddy API, I found out it can like connect domains and stuff and all the DNS settings, but it wasn't able to go out and purchase a domain. It's like there's limitations there. So we ran into kind of like a roadblock there. But from some research, I found that Namecheap, which is a different domain, and I have to test it. But apparently there's Namecheap, which I've heard of before. I just never really used it, is another domain that has more API capabilities. So I can actually use this to purchase domains for the clients on autopilot. and connect them up. So I haven't tested it yet, so don't quote me on it. But from my research, this is the domain platform I'll be able to use, where it's like fully automated with the API and be able to connect up some stuff. So yeah, that is the situation. Yeah. Okay. L Whisper said, yeah, paperclip never made your stack either. Yeah, it's just kind of confusing, man. Like I wanted it to work, but it just like I don't know. It wasn't really connecting to my open call the way I wanted it to. Not to say maybe I didn't put enough time into it, but I really wanted it to connect and work a little bit smoother. But it is what it is. So yeah, these are all the pieces of the puzzle. I know people watching probably have never used some of these tools before. That's fine. Uh, I'm just experimenting with different tools I know, getting them to all work together to achieve the goal of 100% AI ran business. So, uh, yeah, I want to keep this. I want to keep things simple, but at the same time, to get it running 100%, that is not the simplest thing to do. I have to use some complex tools like N8N and things of that nature, and Supabase, whatever, to get this thing rocking. But what I want to do now, I actually want to see if I can get. Let me just pull this over here. See if I can get a sample because I think before we start building out like the pipeline, we need to have like a good sample of like what the website's going to look like. What product are we giving to these home service companies? Like, what the fuck are we building for them? You know what I mean? So let's like talk to Max and see if he can build out a website that will look good, right? And it's got to be good, right? It's got to be built right. Otherwise, none of these home service companies are going to want to use this if our website sucks. Like I have to build number one, the Built Right agency website, and then I have to build the website templates that we're going to be offering these clients. And I think more importantly, let's get the website that we're actually building for the clients. Let's get that dialed in of what that looks like and make sure that looks good. Like we got a logo last time, we built that. I think the logo looks pretty decent. We got like a mission statement. We got a lot of cool stuff, but now we got to actually build the website. I'm hoping I can get some feedback from you guys. Whether you're watching live, you're watching the recording, any feedback would be great on like the quality because we want high quality websites for these home service companies. So let's have Max go to work right now and see if he can cook something up for us that is decent. I was kind of experimenting a little bit before, but let's just kind of see what he can come up with. So, hey Max, what's up? We are live on YouTube right now, and we are going to come up with a good template for our clients, right? For our home service businesses that we're going to be building websites for, and I want like a really solid template that uh, showcases what a good quality website that converts is going to look like. I was chatting with you before. We built something called Surf and Turf to experiment. Can you pull that up or give me the link, or maybe even rebuild something right now similar to that, and then send me the link so we can take a look at it. I'm going to have some people that are tuning in live check it out, and we're going to make this thing like super dialed and super valuable for these clients. So we got to refine it and make sure it's good. So go ahead, send me that when you are done. Send that off. So right now, if you guys are curious, I'm running Max on OpenClaw on Sonnet 4.6 as the brain layer, and then I have ChatGPT 5.5 as the coding and building layer, just to kind of make it more affordable because I have the OAuth for ChatGPT, and it's a lot cheaper than having to spend all API fees completely on full API fees on OpenClaw. That'd be expensive as hell. So I'm just trying to minimize costs and still get the same output. So yeah, let's check this out. I know I had built like an example here, so I kind of want to like see. Oh, here it is. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. I think Max is going to cook something new up. But while we're Is this it? Oh, this is it. This is it. Okay. All right. All right, guys, let me show you this. Any feedback is welcomed in the chat. All right, so I'm going to pull this up right now. All right, so I don't think it's too bad. Like, it looks pretty good on mobile and it looks good on desktop. Let's look at both. So here's a little secret. If you right click and hit inspect and you click this little thing here, you can view what it looks like on mobile. You can actually like click this here and you can see what it looks like on iPad mini, mobile, all that. It's a little hack. So if I want to see what iPad mini looks like, that kind of thing. So I like how I think it's pretty decent for like modern style, right? Obviously the logo would be bigger. I can see it better. Maybe a better words, like the words need to be optimized for like clicks. But I like how the call and quote is all it's like permanently there as I scroll. And then it just used, I think, Gemini to generate images like Arizona, because this is like Arizona uh landscaping, right? So it kind of just pulled in some, I think it used Gemini and just like these are I don't even, these look real, honestly, but I don't think they are. Uh it looks good. Yeah, this looks really, really fucking good. So it just kind of lists out the services, that kind of thing, some images. It's got enough images where it's like, all right, that looks pretty decent. And then, tell us what you want done. Pretty simple. If I click quote, it just takes me here. If I click call, oh, it'll actually call. And it's just like a random number I put in a random email. So what I'm thinking is like when a client fills out like some type of form, it's it's going to ask for their email, their business email, business number, et cetera, like all the shit they want, the logo, the color scheme, the simple, like complicated, the images, all that stuff. Yeah, Whisper says looks good. It's the first shot. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad for the first shot. If you click this, it just says get quote again. Services, gallery areas. If we look at this is desktop version, looks a little it's kind of unique because it's desktop. Made a logo, surf and turf. Like that. Surf and turf. Not too bad. I think it's like modern enough. I use codecs to make it, and it's simple enough, right? It needs a little love, but not bad for like a standard, like, all right, because this is going to be cheap, right? Instead of paying like thousands of dollars, it's going to be like 300-400 bucks. So there's that as well. And it's going to get them leads. And now I'll have to maybe even make a separate agent that it's going to help them optimize it for SEO, because I did make an SEO agent that can just dial in SEO. So I think that would be like the competitive edge where it's like, not only does it look good, it looks clean, but then I have a guarantee that it helps them get found on SEO on Google and AI search. So maybe I make a separate agent because right now the flow it doesn't really have an SEO agent built in here, so I'll have to do that. Yeah, so this is what we got. Not too bad. Maybe I'll keep this as like the standard. Um, but I'd love to hear any more feedback, like what you would like to see or what we should see. Maybe I should make like a template for landscaping, a template for plumbing, a template for XYZ, template for like contract home building companies, a template for any type of like home service, like all the main ones. And so maybe I can go back to Max and be like, yo, where'd you go? Where's Max? Max, where are you? Come back. Dude, Max, where you at? Oh, here he is. Okay. Yo, Max, we love this as like the template for landscaping websites for the clients. So kind of save this in the back pocket. Can you make one that this, similar style and quality and modern, but you can update the colors and whatnot and make new logo and images and do it for like an Arizona plumbing company. And you can just use like like for the numbers, just like 111, 111, 1111, because it's like a template. And then um and then the email you can do like azplumbing@gmail.com or something, right? And we'll need to build something similar to this for plumbing, and you can use different colors, but keep the same quality. And just build that out right now, and you can host it on Vercel and give me the URL when you're done. One of my 6 companies does web design. Most people are happy with basic landing page unless they want a custom built one. Yeah, good point, LGS. Yeah, basic landing page. And then before, like, also before Max built this, I did tell him to do a little research on home service websites that are high converting, and that's why he included like the call to action buttons like permanently fixed here in the bottom, which makes sense. So it's like, dude, either call or ask for a quote. Let's go. Now the tricky part is like, let's say they do ask for a quote, they fill out a form. How do I get that form information to go right to my client? Maybe I have it send via email through like some CRM on the back end that I don't know. And I don't know. And I'm thinking like 300-400 bucks, it builds it, and then there's a monthly fee to maintain it. Maybe 50 bucks to maintain the email sending, back end, lead gen stuff, and just any other updates and maintenance they want. And there'll be like some type of scope, like you'll get X amount of updates with that $50 a month. I don't know, something like that. Like that'd be kind of cool. Just so I have reoccurring revenue on top of like one-off chunks of money. And yeah, I think that would be a cool idea, but open to hear you guys' feedback. All right, Max, he's on. He says, spawning coder to build this now. Same quality, surf and turf, but for AZ Plumbing Company. We'll send the URL when it's live. Says 2 to 3 minutes. That's quick. That's pretty quick. All right, let's see if you can do it that quick. All right, so yeah, the most challenging thing is to get this working automatically. Get them all talking to each other. Get everything flowing. Get all the agents on the same page, and get things cranking really smoothly. So I've got BuiltRight.agency. Now I have no website, so we need to build a website. So maybe I'll do that next. So it's going to come back with the plumbing. So we get to see what that looks like. And then we have to build a website for BuiltRight Agency. We've got to figure out what that is. LGS Inc., you said, I use Zoho. Their CRM is good. My agents have been able to access everything from there. I've heard of Zoho, definitely. Haven't used it before, though. So I'm curious how that would compare to Go High Level, because I use Go High Level as my CRM for other things. So I'm curious if that's better, if more affordable, or just whichever one is more agent friendly too, where they can do everything. I'd be curious to see. GHL is trash. Yeah. Okay. So maybe I'll try Zoho. Let me look up Zoho. Zoho CRM. Do you have an affiliate link, LGS? I'm sure you do. If you got one, send it. I have I have so many clients switch. You should have a yeah, you should have one. Well, this looks like the CRM you're talking about. What makes it better, dude? I'm curious what makes Zoho better than GHL. I'll sign up. I'll sign up and look at this a little bit later, but I'll put it on my tab for later. Cool. And then let's see if Max is done yet. Max, you done yet? No, what's Hyperagent? Yeah. What's Hyperagent? I'm down to hear about that one. Wait, let me look it up. I like learning new shit, like new tools. So thank you guys. Hyperagent. The hell is this? Is this it? Hyperagent.com. You get $1,000 worth of Opus 4.7. Really? This looks vibe code. This is Hyperagent. Is this a better way to manage teams and manage agents? Maybe it'll be better than Paperclip. Is it a CRM built in? Hyperagents is a system of agents that does real work, learns how your organization operates, deploys across your entire team. It's so good. I have a hard path for my Hermes agent. I'm not sure what a hardened path is. What's a hardened path? It does a lot of the work. All right. FSG Kia. I will look into Hyperagent. I'll keep that tab open. My bots can run email campaigns, bookkeeping emails, sheets, forms. I think they can access my Ring Central too. Holy shit, LGS. Is that all from Zoho? Hyperagent is from the guy from Huey from the Airtable. I watched the other day. I already got it implemented and going. That's what I'm wanting to tell you later, Zach. That's what I was going to tell you later, Zach. Okay, I'll look into Hyperagent too. Thanks for sharing this stuff, guys. This is cool. Okay, the plan is cheaper. Yeah, I'll look into Hyperagent. I'll look into Zoho. Yeah, this looks cool. I think Max is done. You guys ready to see what Max is cooking up for the plumbing? Let's check it out. Oh fuck, that's too much words. All right. I copied that wrong. Here, try again. What do we got, Max? Oh, this is not as good. Well, it's a lot different. Whisper. Oh, L Whisper, you said you've been using Hyperagent. It's phenomenal. Hell yeah. I can't wait to try it. L Whisper says, no, actually, you the way to use Hyperagent when you're building. Use one thread per layer of your build, and then it combines all of that using Airtape, which I think is Airtable, Superbase, Ash, another source of your brain. Maybe Airtable or Superbase. Okay, I'm gonna look into Hyperagent. That sounds cool. All right, so we got the plumbing template, which I wonder like if it researched different plumbing companies or what. Emergency plumbing, leak detection. Why is there a chick for leak detection? She looks so happy that she has a leak. What is up with that? Pipe repair replacement. Okay. Water heater installation, bathroom remodeling. It's not bad. I like the animations. It's a lot different. We diagnose, problem solved. It's pretty simple. Yeah. Okay. We got some. I mean, that's kind of cool. Like it kind of made like a Phoenix Metro. It looks very AI. It does. I agree. Like a typical AI made website. I agree. It needs to be a little bit more unique, but it's got all the pieces, right? And honestly, like most people wouldn't know what an AI website looks like, but like when I see this type of shit, like this, and then I see like a very simple logo, and then yeah, it just looks very. And then I see like the rounded corner components. You know, it's like vibe coded, right? It's just call now. This button does this button work? This button works. It's all right. We could probably make it better. I'm reading some of these messages. It's a skill, but it's a path to wherever the agent needs to go. A lot of these things break if the path isn't hardened. Okay, so hardening the path so things don't break. I get you. So you're saying like N8N is a way to harden the path, L Whisper? Is that what you're saying? No gatekeeping. That's my motto. I like it. Yeah, I might as well share all this. That's why I'm doing all this stuff live with you guys, so you guys can copy what I'm doing. Okay, so why don't we just this is fine. I'll save this as a template. We'll make it better later. But I think next is coming up with a really solid built right agency website. And I wanted to include our mission statement. I wanted to include our logo, all that good stuff. But I got to go and make sure it still has access to all that. Max, hopefully Max didn't forget. He didn't forget about all that. I made a whole bit, FSG, Kia says, I made a whole business with Hyperagent and integrations. You can automate it with Hyperagent. Nice. I'm definitely, you guys are loving Hyperagent. I might have to explore that a little deeper after this call and see what we can do. If you got an affiliate link, send it. Yeah, dude. Yes, send it and I'll use it. But I'm excited to check it out. Maybe I'll just sign up right now. One of my emails just to see what it looks like. Kind of curious to that. Let's dig in with Hyperagent. That's what we're here for. Oh, I gotta pay. I just want to see what it looks like first. I don't want to start paying. All right, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. I think that's my business card. I don't know. We'll find out. Don't steal my business card, guys, please. All right. Well, we're gonna run it, dude. Let's see what happens. I just want to see what the inside looks like since you guys are hyping it up so much. We'll take a look. Let's get to work. Dude, every time I get a new AI tool, I'm like, oh, what does it do? What does it do? What's this? Oh, search, library, learning, integrations. So you can connect it to all this shit. This like reminds me of like everything else where there has connectors like Claude and Manus and all that. Maybe it's just built more for business automations and having agents talk to each other. Yeah. Yeah. I'll put my email in here, guys, if you want to send me affiliate links. Automation. There's my email. That's my business email. If you want to send me anything, I just put it in the chat. Anyway, I'll check this out later, but this looks pretty cool. There's a command center. What is this? Huh. This is how you send invites. So, oh yeah, send me this because I'll get 1,000 in credits. So send me your referral link because I'll sign up again or something. Learning. I wonder if I'm doing this all in the cloud though. Like, would it be easier to have an open call agent to do it all on the back end locally, where I'm not like giving Hyperagent all my proprietary IP? You know what I mean? That's the only thing. Okay, you just sent it. All right, cool. I don't know. I'll look into this later. This looks pretty cool. Whatever helps us get to our goal, 100% AI run business, right? All right, so let's get Max back in here. We need to build a website for Built Right Agency. So I wonder if he's got my logo. So let me see if yeah, I think we got my logo saved somewhere. Let me check. I think we got the logo from last time. Let me pull it up. Oh, sorry, guys. Where the fuck is it? Oh. Where the fuck? I want to find it. I thought I saved it on my desktop. Built right. Where you be? Yeah. It's saved somewhere. I got to find it later. We'll build it. without the logo. That's fine. All right. So we got some more stuff in the chat. Now you got to try it right now. LOL. Make a website with it. So you're saying Hyperagent will make me a website? Is that what you're saying? FSG? All right. 100% better. All right. Well, where do you go to make the website? If we want to test this, maybe we'll test this live. New thread right here. Make me a website. Okay. We're going to test this out. I'm just going to tell Hyperagent. How about we do this? We compare. I'm going to tell Hyperagent everything, and then I'm going to paste it in OpenClaw, and we're going to see who makes a better website. You guys down for that? Yeah, I'll burn through a little bit of money right now. I don't care. I don't have time to go back and do the whole website sign up thing. I'll do that later. All right, let's fucking send it, dude. I'm gonna do both. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of both. Okay, cool. All right, I want to build a website for my agency. It's called Built Right Agency. And Built Right Agency is a 100% ran agency by AI agents that will build really clean, high converting, great SEO websites for home service businesses, for example, plumbing, landscaping, carpentry, etc. And my agency, you know what? I got to actually pull my mission statement and give it to Hyperagent as well. Max, what's my mission statement? What's our mission statement? Let's ask Max. I got to grab my mission statement first. Max, send me the mission statement we created for Built Right Agency and any other details. I'm going to have you compete with hyperagent.com and see who builds a better website. But send me that info so I can copy paste it and give it to Hyperagent. All right. This is AI orchestration at its finest. I'm getting agents to do shit and other agents to do other shit. But we bring it all together to make something nice. All right, Max, did you find it? Oh, he did find it. Oh, hell yeah. Here it is. Mission statement: to empower home service businesses with professional SEO optimized websites to help them get found, build credibility, and grow without the traditional agency cost. Vision: a world where every home service business has a professional online presence, regardless of budget, built by an AI powered agency to 10K a month in revenue. All right, so I'm just gonna give all this shit to Hyperagent because he has my he has my brand colors too. I'm not gonna give him the template though. I want to see what he comes up with without it. So I was thinking about having music playing in the background of my live streams to kind of fill the dead space. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Would that be too much, or would it be make it more entertaining? Maybe I can bump some like hip hop or some, I don't know, some like lo-fi. I like lo-fi when I'm working. That'd be kind of fun. Make sure to tell it that to make it so it doesn't look AI and looks professional. All right, for sure. I'll tell him that. Light music is good. All right, for sure. All right, fair enough. Here's the details of my agency. You can include the mission statement and everything else on the site. All right, so I gave him all that. And then FSG says, make sure to tell him it doesn't look AI, make it professional. All right. Also, make sure this website doesn't look like it was built by AI and it looks professional and clean and beautiful and high quality, premium. How about that? Yeah, can I get my Spotify going? I wonder if I can play this in the background and you guys can still hear me. All right. Anything else? Is that a good prompt to start with? Should I add anything else? Maybe ask me clarifying questions. What's all this shit? Oh yeah, we got to use Opus. Opus 4.7. Well, why don't we use Opus Sonnet 4.6 because that's what my open claw is running on. So it'll be a very comparable, competitive, like same model. That I think that's fair. Okay. You're chilling, whisper. I always fuck up my voice to text as well. All good. All right, cool. All right, so I think this is a good prompt. Maybe I'll tell them the domain. The domain. The domain is built right dot agency. I'm going to give this prompt to Max as well. Oh, I got to log in. Oh, dude, I thought I was already logged in. Fuck. Fuck. All right, I'll do this later. Sorry, guys. No tunes today. All right, Max, you're getting this big prompt. Send me the URL when completed. Host on Vercel. All right. And then, all right, I'm going to run it. Should I plan it first or execute? Fuck it. I'm just going to execute. All right. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, go. Go. Here we go. All right. So we're neck and neck. Max is on it. He's building it. So is Hyperagent. We're going to see which one knows what they're doing, which one doesn't. Who will be first? Yeah. Which one's going to be faster? We'll see. It's reasoning. Okay. And it says working. The user wants me to build a professional website for Built Right Agency, an AI run agency that builds websites, blah, 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 blah. Sick, nasty, dope. It's on Sonnet 4. They're both on Sonnet 4.6. Yeah. So we're going to see what we can cook up here. Classical. All right. Well, this is not exciting just to sit here and wait. So maybe we do something else while we're waiting. Maybe I'll go on. Maybe I could play some YouTube music in the background. What's like a good? I want like lo-fi. Some lo-fi music going. All right, this is the first thing that popped up on YouTube. Maybe some rave chick. I don't even listen to this, but she's not bad looking. So I think we just rock this. Let me know if you guys can hear it. If it's too loud, hold on. It's starting. Let's go. Uh, is that too loud? Can you still hear me? Let me turn it down a little bit. How's the volume? I want it like kind of like low key in the background where you guys still hear me, but we're vibing, dude. We're cranking. Cannot hear the music. Fuck, you guys can't hear it? Are you serious? Probably because the mic is right here. I probably got to do some weird setting. Damn, I wish you guys could hear this. Let me look into my audio settings. Maybe I gotta, like, do something with my audio. Alright, well, I'll fuck with this later because I wanna play some music. I do wanna get music going, but we'll continue. We gotta wait until this is they're both cooking still, so we need to fill in the gap with something to do. What is it? Storm Chaser Supersonic is not very patient. I can tell. Not very patient. All right, let's go back. So we're still cooking here. We're still waiting on Hyperagent. Let's see what Max isn't done yet either. So we're still waiting on both. Max is still cooking. This is still cooking. It says execute is on, man. Yeah, it's not plan mode, it's on execute mode, so it should build it, right? I should just build this. Damn, I really want to get the music going. Maybe I could play it on my phone while we wait. So lo-fi. You guys have any questions in the chat while we wait for this to cook? So, you guys hear this? That's too boring. I need more lo-fi house. You guys hear that? If it sounds like shit, I'll turn it off. Just tell me. All right, Bill Wright agency site is live. So OpenClaw is a lot faster. We're going to take a look at this while we wait. All right, it's live. You guys ready? Oop. It looks kind of weird already. Fuck, I hit the wrong thing. This better look good. This looks AI as fuck. Huh. That's interesting. That's kind of cool, I guess. But this is not this is not up to par. I kind of like how the top changes colors. This is kind of cool, I guess. I don't really understand it though. Eh. This is very basic. I like that animation. That's kind of cool. I just made up this. Huh. What do you guys think? Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, it doesn't look that good, honestly. It's okay, but it looks very like cookie cutter basic. Not up to par. I understand. All right. Wait, what the fuck? This looks similar. Same colors. More calls, more jobs built right. I mean, not, we'll take a full look at this. I think I got to do. Fuck is this? I want to see the full thing. The fuck? Is that like a different page? What is that? I want to get like a full screen. Open a new tab. Let's try this. First time using Hyperagent, so all right, well that didn't work. Yeah, I clicked open in a new tab. Why is it two of them? They can generate a logo. I see. Damn, this is pretty automated. It's pretty dope. Okay. I want to see the full thing. I guess we can just look at it here. Right? Let's try this. It just says about blank. I want to see the full screen version of it. What the fuck? Well, anyway, it's just not loading for some weird reason, but we can see it here. Hopefully you guys can see it. Let me make it bigger. Let me move it over so I'm not in the way. Okay. Built for trades, price for real businesses, more calls, more jobs, built right. I kind of like, it just kind of came up with that. Professional, fast loading, SEO optimized websites for plumbers, HVAC, electrician, roofers, contractors, starting at $249 with a 3 to 5 day delivery. Get to your website, view pricing. It's a little bit better than the other one. It's like cleaner, simpler. I bet if I put it on Opus 4.7 or GPT 5.5, it might even be better. Let's see. List live in 3 to 5 business days. We stripped out all the agency friction. You fill out a form, we build it, you approve it, it goes live. That's it. Cool. Nice. Review, approve, and launch. I mean, I do like this a little bit better. What do you guys say? Hey, remove your Telegram. What? Okay. I don't know what that means. Uh, what is this? Oh, you can just kind of see. I'm just skimming through this. Get my website. What happens when you go here? Nothing. No. Request your free quote. This isn't terrible. I don't hate it. Could be better though. Could be better. Whisper, what sounds like shit? You should use Opus 4.7 for your actual website. Yeah, I can rebuild it with Opus. Okay, I'll check it out. FSG, you said you emailed it. A lot of dead space. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's got a little bit of dead space here. I like it. I like the copy a little bit better. It's like pretty clear what it does, right? It's not too confusing. So I'm gonna have to dive deeper into Hyperagent and see if it's worth it. But I could probably change the model. I like how it tells me how much it charged me though. It charged me $1.86 to make this website. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'll have to fuck with this a little bit more later. But not too bad, not too shabby. Yeah, guys. That was fun. Thanks for all the feedback. Chime in a little bit. And I think we made some progress, learned a new tool. And we'll see. Maybe I'll build it with Hyperagent. I don't know. Whatever it takes, whatever tool makes the most sense. That's the goal. Do 100% AI business. Maybe a combination of like OpenClaw with Hyperagent. I don't know. It's got to be 100%. So I'm curious if Hyperagent can be 100% optimized in running my business without me doing anything. I'm curious if it's has that ability. Yeah, the first shot, that's pretty damn good. I agree. All right, guys. I will catch you on the next one. I'm trying to do this at least once or twice a week, and we're going to continue building, learning. I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. No like holding back or gatekeeping. Just whatever whatever I use, you guys can use yourself, and hopefully it helps. But if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Like, I'm at 7,900 subs exactly. I would like to get to 8,000 by the end of next week. That would be fucking sick, and keep cranking. But Also, let me know what type of content you want to see, what future content you want to see. Or in the next episode, this is episode 3. We'll do episode 4 probably Monday or Tuesday next week. So that was fun. Thank you for the suggestions. LGS, L Whisper, FSG. You guys are dope. Thanks for tuning in and helping out build this thing. We'll see you in the next one. Catch you next time.